Hey everybody, hoping this video turns out a little bit better than my last video. I don't have anyone here to help me film. I live alone, so it's kind of awkward, kind of difficult for me to film myself, but I'm trying to do the best I can with what I have. Today I'm going to tell you guys, sorry about my gardeners by the way, they've been doing work outside all day. So today I'm going to tell you guys about CBD and the health benefits that come with using CBD products. There's a huge wide array of people that are using it for different ailments, including children and senior citizens. And it's become a really popular form of alternative medicine, and I personally use some of their products. So, I think it's eventually going to become a more popular thing for people to use for all kinds of different things. So anyways, I'm going to give little examples of the different kinds of people that use CBD and why they use it and the kind of health benefits they get from it, okay? So first up is children with epilepsy and autism. Discovered doing some research that a lot of parents with children with epilepsy and autism have been using CBD as an alternative form of medicine for their children. Not every kid has success with the medications that are prescribed to them, and even if they do work, there usually comes with a lot of side effects like irritability. They don't sleep very well. They're not eating. They get sick. Things like that. CBD doesn't show any side effects for almost everyone that's taking it. It might not work for everybody, but at least there's no side effects. It's not a miracle cure. It just helps with a lot of the symptoms that people deal with. I found a study of over 500 parents with kids, with kids with epilepsy and autism, and many of the parents were actually giving their kids CBD, and 80% of them showed sign of improvements. They were communicating better with other kids, paying attention more in school. They were sleeping better. Just everything was better for them, and then especially with their seizures. Like 40% of them were showing decreased signs, or they were not having seizures at all, actually. And then, like I said, no side effects, which is the best part. A lot of medications, they might work for certain things, but they always come with a price. And so far, from the research that I've discovered, no one has shown any sort of signs of negative effects using CBD products. So kids with epilepsy and autism, they also generally have anxiety. Not always, but a lot of them do, and it's in helping them with that. So I think that's awesome. The next thing I wanted to talk about is inflammatory illnesses. I discovered that inflammatory disease is actually the #1 cause of death in America. It's a variety of things like cancer, diabetes, heart disease. That also includes Alzheimer's, osteoporosis, like a huge wide array of things. And CBD actually has been not prescribed, but suggested to a lot of people that suffer from these things, and it's helped them with sleeping. I've discovered how important getting a good night's sleep is for your health. It's just it's so important, and it's been helping them with insomnia, things like that. Their physical pain that they get from some of these illnesses, like joint pain, back pain, headaches, all types of things. With helping them eating too as well. A lot of cancer patients, the medications that they take it doesn't give them any sort of appetite, and that's obviously not good for their health. So CBD has been great for them too. Like I said, they've been using it for all kinds of things, and also it's been showing promising signs to help people with Alzheimer's as well, like helping them recollect their memory a little bit. It's keeping them from having sort of lapses in their illnesses and things like that, which is great. Something that I didn't know anything about until a few days ago is that CBD actually helps people with skincare. Your body produces these things called sebocytes, and that produces this sort of greasy, oily chemical that leads to acne and other sort of skin problems. And CBD oil actually allows your body to stop producing or put those chemicals to a halt for momentarily at least. It allows your skin to clear up, and it prevents breakouts for a lot of people. And I had skin problems, especially when I was in high school, and so I wish I would have known about this then. Um, yeah, and then also big one is mental health. A lot of people have been using it for their anxiety and depression, and myself included. It's not a cure, like I said earlier, but it just alleviates some symptoms. It makes things better, more tolerable, and then especially for me, I have a hard time sleeping. I wouldn't call it insomnia, but sometimes I'm just really anxious at night, and since I've been taking CBD, for the most part, I've been getting a good night's sleep, and that allows me to wake up the next day feeling recharged and just not so irritable or anxious. And depression, people have been using it for that. It allows them to just sort of go about their day feeling a little bit better about themselves and not so irritable or angry towards others, which I think is awesome. It's still that the mental health aspect of CBD is still kind of a new thing. There's still a lot of studies that need to be done to prove it's a real thing for people to use. But it's, like I said, it's not a cure. This is kind of anecdotally just telling you guys that it's worked for me. It's worked for a lot of other people that I know. So I'm not telling you guys to take it, but if you feel like this might help you, just put it out there. It might help. And another big thing is people use it for pet health. Sorry if you can't see that. A lot of people have dogs. Myself, I also have a dog with epilepsy. And I found out a few years ago that I found out about CBD using for pets. So I started giving my dog these like little pills, and I put it in his food. And he hasn't had a seizure in like 3 or 4 years. So that's been awesome. I don't know if any of you guys have a dog that has epilepsy, but when they have a seizure, it's like just the most like horrific thing. They're laid out for the entire day. It's just a really terrible thing to see and experience, and it's pretty common with dogs, especially mixed breed dogs. So this is all something that I've just been kind of discovering, doing research and whatnot. Little disclaimer: CBD is not THC. This isn't weed. It's not going to get you high. I know there's a lot of association between the two, but CBD actually has more in common with hemp, which is what they call non-psychoactive, meaning it's not going to get you high. It's federally legal across the board, although I would look into traveling across states with it. Some states are a little more lenient, but as far as having it with you, it's federally legal. California, you can buy it at like a bunch of different stores. There's a CBD store by my house, and you don't need to like get a card for it or anything. You just walk in and buy it. Again, I'm not asking or telling you guys what to do with your bodies or whatever. I'm just saying it's helped me. It's helped a lot of people that I know. And I think people are becoming a little weary of prescribed medications. Even the ones that work always come with like a laundry list of symptoms and could make things even worse for a lot of people. So it doesn't hurt to try something that isn't that expensive, and it's not going to give you any sort of side effects, and it could change your life. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm trying my best with what I have, so sorry it's kind of awkward, but yeah, thank you.